anything like that?
No,
No?
it's healthy other than the hernia.
Awesome, awesome, awesome,
Do you guys need tissue? I'm good. 10 dollars.
awesome. And you said no allergies, correct?
Correct.
Love it. Perfect.
Fighting. Look, you're like everything.
The internet didn't just start talking, started judging, debating, and side-eyeing. Like it just unlocked a brand new level of chaos. Cause somehow, Chrisean Rock is trending again. But this time, it's not about viral fights, not about relationships, not about music. It's about something way heavier. And the timelines are not holding back. Because now the conversation has shifted into dangerous territory. We're not talking about entertainment anymore. We're talking about decisions, responsibility, and the kind of questions that hit deeper than any meme or viral clip ever could. And suddenly, everybody has an opinion, a theory, or a "this is what should have happened." Take like they've been watching everything frame by frame. And the energy. Oh, it's loud. One side is coming in with concern, saying something doesn't feel right. The other side is clapping back like, "Y'all don't know the full story? Relax." And just like that, the timeline turns into a battlefield where nobody is backing down. And every comment feels like it's adding more fuel to a fire that's already out of control. But here's the twist. This isn't the kind of drama you can laugh off and scroll past. This is emotional, sensitive, complicated. Because now it's not just about what people are seeing. It's about what people think they're not seeing. And that gap between reality and assumption. Yeah, that's where the chaos starts growing. Because the real question isn't just what's happening. The moment this topic started trending, you could feel this shift instantly. This wasn't the usual loud, messy, popcorn-type drama the internet loves to snack on. No, this felt heavier. Because now, Chrisean Rock wasn't just being discussed, she was being analyzed, questioned, and placed under a spotlight that doesn't turn off once it's on. And the internet. Oh, it came ready. Clips started circulating like they were breaking. News, old moments, recent posts, tiny details that once meant nothing suddenly became the center of attention. People were pausing videos, replaying scenes, zooming in like they were trying to find something hidden between the frames. And that's where everything starts to build. Because once people start looking for something, they usually find something even. If it's not what they think it is, now the conversation splits immediately. One side is speaking from concern. They're saying, this isn't about drama, this is serious. They're pointing things out, asking questions, bringing attention. Two moments they feel shouldn't be ignored, and their tone. It's not playful, it's intense, emotional, and driven by what they believe is right. But then comes the pushback. The other side isn't having it. They're like, y'all are doing too much. Calling out assumptions, reminding everyone that social media doesn't show the full story. And honestly, that argument hits too. Because the truth is, what we see online is always just a piece, never the whole picture. And just like that, the tension rises. Because now it's not just about one situation. It's about perspective. One side sees concern. The other sees judgment. And neither side is backing down. Now, let's talk about how this even got here. Because this didn't just appear out of nowhere, it built over time. Every post, every clip, every moment shared publicly added another layer to how people view things. And when you're constantly in the spotlight, even normal moments get turned into something bigger, something that gets discussed, debated, and sometimes misunderstood. And that's exactly what's happening now. Because when conversations about professional advice or help start entering the narrative, it changes everything. It shifts the tone from entertainment to expectation. And once expectations enter the chat, oh, the internet gets loud. Suddenly, people are asking questions, like they're part of the situation. Why wasn't this done? What about this option? Did anyone try this? And even if those questions don't have clear answers, they don't just disappear, they multiply. Meanwhile, the emotional weight of the conversation keeps growing. Because this isn't just random commentary anymore. People are attaching their own beliefs, experiences, and expectations to it. What one person sees as awareness, another sees as overstepping. What one person calls accountability, another calls unfair pressure. And that's where things get intense, because expectations online are different. They're immediate, loud, unfiltered. People expect quick answers, visible actions, and clear proof of every decision being made. But real life, it doesn't move like that. And that gap between how things actually work and how people think they should work, that's where most of the tension comes from. And right now, that tension is everywhere. Every post sparks another reaction. Every comment triggers another response. It's like a loop that keeps feeding itself without slowing down. Nobody's really listening. Everyone's just reacting louder than the last person. But here's where things start to shift. Because as the noise keeps building, something else starts happening quietly in the background. People stop just asking what's going on. And just when you think the conversation can't get any louder, the internet says, "Watch this," and turns everything into a full-blown breakdown session. Because now it's not just people talking neats, people investigating. Every clip, every post, every tiny detail involving Chrisean Rock is being treated like evidence in a case nobody can close. TikTok. Oh, it's on detective mode full-time. You've got creators pausing videos like, "Look at this moment right here." Adding dramatic music like they just uncovered a hidden truth. Slow motion edits, zoom-ins, voiceover, zits, giving full Netflix docuseries energy and the confidence. Insane. Everybody sounds like they've been studying this situation for years. Then comes YouTube. And that's where things get cinematic. Titles screaming the truth, expose what they don't want you to know. Thumbnails with shocked faces, arrows pointing at random details nobody noticed before. Videos stretching 10 minutes, into 20, into 30, because once people click in, they're not leaving without picking a side. And Twitter. Yeah, that's where the real chaos lives. Threads longer than essays. People quoting each other, arguing in circles, pulling up screenshots, like they're presenting evidence in court. One person says this is concerning, another replies, "You're reaching." And suddenly it's 60 comments deep with zero resolution. Just opinions clashing nonstop. But here's where things really start getting messy. The contradictions. Because for every claim, there's a counterclaim right behind it. One side says help was offered, the other says you don't know what happened privately. One side says this should have been handled differently. The other says stop judging without context. And now the situation feels like a loop with no clear exit. And then come the comparisons. People start bringing up other celebrities, other situations, other moments where similar conversations happened. When this happened to so-and-so, people reacted like this. Why is this different? Suddenly, this isn't just about one person anymore. It becomes part of a bigger conversation about expectations, responsibility, and how the internet chooses who to hold accountable. Meanwhile, the memes are still rolling, but they're different now. Not just funny. Layered. Some are sarcastic, some are supportive, some are straight up shady. One post says the internet always thinks it knows everything. The next says, but sometimes the internet notices what others ignore. And somehow both sides are going viral at the same time. And let's not ignore the silence, because while all this noise is happening, there's no single voice cutting through it with clear answers, no statement that satisfies everyone, no explanation that shuts the conversation down. And you already know what that does. Create space for assumptions, space for theories, space for narratives to grow bigger than the truth itself. Because on the internet, silence doesn't calm things down, it amplifies everything. And now the situation isn't just trending, it's evolving in real time. Every hour brings new takes. Every post shifts the tone slightly. Every reaction adds another layer. It's like watching a story rewrite itself while everyone is still trying to understand the last version. But here's the part nobody's ready for. While everyone is focused on what's being said, what's being posted, and what's being debated, the real impact of all this attention is building quietly behind the scenes. It's about to hit in a way nobody can ignore. And just like that, the conversation stops being just noise and starts feeling like pressure. Not the loud, messy kind people laugh at, but the heavy kind that lingers. 'Cause now this isn't just about opinions anymore. It's about impact. Real impact that doesn't disappear when the trending tab moves on. You can feel the shift immediately. The jokes slow down. The tone sharpens, and the comments start sounding less like reactions and more like conclusions. Because people aren't just asking questions anymore, they're deciding what they believe. And once the internet locks into a belief, that label sticks way longer than anyone expects. Behind the scenes, things don't stay quiet. This isn't something you can just ignore and hope fades away. Conversations start happening. Fast messages, calls, discussions that never get posted online. Because when your name is at the center of a sensitive topic, every move matters. Every word matters. Even silence starts to carry weight. And then comes the pressure. Not loud, but constant. Because now everything gets watched differently. Post every appearance, every moment is analyzed through a new lens. What used to be normal now gets questioned. What used to be overlooked now gets highlighted. And suddenly, it's not just about living life, it's about navigating expectations that keep changing. Meanwhile, the audience is more divided than ever. One side is saying people need to mind their business. The other side is like, when something serious is involved, people are going to speak, and neither side is backing down. Every comment fuels another reaction. Every opinion creates another wave. It's a cycle that doesn't slow down, but here's where things get even more complicated. It's not about facts anymore, it's about perception. Because once people start seeing a situation a certain way, everything gets filtered through that image. A simple moment becomes questionable. A delay becomes suspicious. Then, silence becomes a statement. And suddenly, you're not just living your life, you're part of a narrative that keeps rewriting itself. And that shift, it's powerful. Because perception spreads faster than truth. It doesn't need confirmation, it just needs attention. And right now, this situation has all of it. Every repost, every debate, every comment adds another layer to a story that's still evolving in real time. And just when it feels like things might settle, something feels off, not obvious, not dramatic, just incomplete. Like there's a piece missing that nobody has fully seen yet, a detail that hasn't been explained. A layer beneath everything that hasn't been revealed but is still being felt in the way people are reacting, and that uncertainty. That's what keeps everything alive. Because now people aren't just asking what happened. They're asking what's still being hidden. And that question doesn't go away easily. It lingers. It grows. It keeps people watching, refreshing, waiting for that one moment where everything finally makes sense. But what if that moment never comes? What if the story just keeps evolving without ever giving a clear answer? Because, let's be real, the internet doesn't always care about closure, it cares about attention. And this situation, it has plenty of it. Because whether things get explained, clarified, or completely ignored, the impact is already there. The opinions are already formed. And no matter what happens next, this moment is now part of a bigger conversation that isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And just like that, what started as a conversation turned into a full-blown internet storm, with opinions flying, timelines divided, and everybody acting like they've got the final answer. But let's be real for a second. Do we actually know what's going on, or are we just reacting to what we think we see? Now, I need you to tap in. What's your take on all this? Are people raising real concerns? Or is the internet doing what it always does? jumping to conclusions without the full picture. Do you think this situation is being misunderstood? Or is there something deeper that people are starting to notice? Just sit there scrolling like this wasn't a whole episode of chaos unfolding and drop your opinion. I want the real takes, the bold thoughts, the everybody's missing this one detail energy. Because right now, everybody's talking, but nobody fully agrees. And if you made it this far, you already know you're locked into the story, so go ahead and smash that like button like it owes you money. Hit subscribe like you're securing front row seats to every update. And turn on notifications so you never miss when the next twist drops. Because trust me, over here it always does. We don't just report what's trending, we break it down, question it, and bring you the kind of storytelling that keeps you thinking long after the video ends. So stay tapped in, stay curious, and stay ready. Because over here at Secret Scoop, we don't just follow the story,